Welcome back, fashion enthusiasts and those who aspire to be dapper. And it's your lovely host, Joseph Dapper. On today's episode, we will be reviewing the best dressed female celebrities that we're seeing at the just concluded African Magic Viewers' Choice Awards, aka AMVCA. It was their 10th edition, and the celebrities did not hold their breath in serving us regal, opulent, and stylish looks for the evening. So let's review these looks and see what they have to show us. Since this event doesn't have a theme, we're going to be reviewing these looks using the following categories: outfit direction, styling, the dress, the glam, the accessories, everything, photography, creative direction. We want to see how well these celebrities take into consideration their looks that they are bringing to us on the red carpet, the preparation it takes, and everything. So stay on your seats and watch out for them. If we catch you slipping faster, well, you can't touch Welcome. So these reviews will be coming in least dressed to best dressed according to all the best dressed female celebrities. And number 10 on this list is Tomike Adioye. So there are two variations to the look Tomike wore to the AMVCAs. The first variation is this one you're seeing on your screen, and the second one has something like a train, a tool train. And honestly, I prefer this look where I'm not seeing the train because that train was very unnecessary. It was like a fly in the photo, yes. It was very unnecessary. So I prefer this first look we are seeing here that doesn't have a train. So now let's talk about the look. First of all, kudos to Vicky James for creating such a lovely pantsuit for her to work on the red carpet. It's something we don't really see women slay enough of on the red carpet, and it was done so beautifully well. The hair styling was perfect. I love the bangs in front of her look. The person who was in charge of her hair knew exactly what they were meant to do. I love how the blazer is one-sided. Just gives it the extraness that the red carpet needs. The accessorized, and I love that there is no necklace because it would have been a distraction. I love that there's nothing there. Give us the bare neck. I love the choice of earrings and the makeup just ties up this whole look together. Everything in this look was a hit. Come on. And in my books, this look deserves a good 7 over 10. Kudos to her stylist Regal by Dovin and the designer Vicky James for giving us something very wonderful and amazing to see on the AMVC red carpet. Coming in at number 9, we have Eki Ogumbo in this leather dress, which was layered with black tulle. Now, the reason why I loved this dress so much, first of all, is the tailoring. You can see that everything was done to perfection. Her body was highlighted very well. It doesn't look too tight. It doesn't look too. It just looks very well fitted on her. I'm sure they did their fittings time and time that number to make sure she gave us a banger on that carpet. The hair choice, the accessorizing, the makeup, that red lip is doing something to me. And overall, you can see where this look was going to with the creative direction. Everything was well thought of. I mean, even the photography, you can see that she's standing up against a blown out background, which lets us know that yes, they wanted her body to do something for the night and it was doing everything needed to do. Kudos to her and her designer, Frush Official, for giving us something very amazing on that AMVC red carpet. And I think in my books, this is a 7.5 out of 10. Yeah. Cheers, Eki Ogumbo, for giving us something wonderful to look at with our stunning body and our stunning dress. Number 8 on our roster is Adoni Ande in this lovely fishtail gown by Anne Cranberry. She was serving us old Hollywood glamour, and it was styled perfectly. Hear me, it was styled perfectly. I love the choice of colors, keeping it simple, black and white. It looked very regal, it looked very excellent, it looked very opulent. The hair was another thing that was done so well. The fact that the neck was bare and she decided to let the hair fall down, the girls were out to play tonight. And I loved the image. You just know that what they were aiming for with this look was simple and classy yet elegant. And they nailed it out of the ballpark. They nailed it. And Cranberry, they deserve your flowers for this amazing replica of a dress. Everything was done so well. I love the layering of the lower part of the dress. The tulle and the other fabric were layered very, very well. I loved the color for the gloves. I just love the way this whole dress looks. The choice of fabrics, everything was done well. Kudos to them, and I think it's an 8 out of 10 for me. Number 7, we have the lovely, beautiful queen of 3D dresses, Nana. She was seen in this lovely white 3D dress that had skin tone illusion mesh underneath. But that's not even what is grasping my attention in this look. Do you see the head sculpture? It's like a head of many faces, then it has an opening which fits perfectly on her face. That was done so beautifully well. Kudos to the sculptors that were in charge of that. They did an amazing work. It was an amazing work of art. Kudos to them. Then another thing I loved about this look was her purse. It looks like a seashell. If I'm not mistaken, it looks like a seashell, which is very amazing. And it blends well with every other thing on the look. I think this whole look was thought of cohesively because the makeup is not contrasting too much with the headpiece. The accessorizing was done so minimally. It was done so minimally well that the dress and all the other eccentric features about this look are standing out very, very well. I'm awed by this look. It's something that is very fresh on the red carpet at the AMVC is. And it's Nana Equa, like I said earlier. She's a queen of coming in and giving us very unseen, very fresh, very new perspectives on the red carpet. She's just a queen of 3D dresses, and honestly, kudos to her for doing her homework every time and giving us something to always look at on the red carpet. And the 10th edition for the MDCA was no different. And would be rating this look an 8.5 over 10. And number 6 on our list is Eku Edewo in this amazing pink number by Vicnate NG. This piece was something that also looked very regal and very beautiful on the red carpet. It was stunning. That pink complemented her skin tone very, very well. I also love the color that was chosen for the accessories. I loved that she went with a blonde hair. This whole look was done very well. And she's coming in at this high point based on the looks. But when it comes to the photography, it's down there because there wasn't an elaborate shoot done for the look. But besides that, it's a very amazing look. The dress was well suited for her body frame. It was just something lovely and breathtaking to see on the red carpet. I'm saying it again. That dress complemented her skin tone perfectly. The hair, the makeup, the accessory, the green on it, everything was lovely. I'm just in love with this. Kudos, 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 kudos to Echo for giving us a beautiful look to see. And she won an award at the AMVCA. So yes, it's double congrats to her. Double congrats to her. I'm impressed. And I think I already slew 8.5 over 10. Yeah. Moving on to the next. And now we've made it to our big 5 of the best dressed ladies seen on the AMVCA carpet. Give it up for our number 5 superstar, Toke Makinwa. Before we dive into anything, give a thumbs up to Hyper Fashion, her fashion stylist, for this amazing look. Now let's talk about the look. So this is a very structural and detailed look. Damn near perfect, if I must say. But why it's not perfect, in my humble opinion, I honestly think the structure around the bust area was not needed. Honestly, if we had been left with just, the regular heart bust, it would have been better. I just not fancying that structure at the bust area. It's doing too much for me at this point. And then again, This photography, yes, it is amazing to see and all of that, but the background is also too busy. Are we focusing on the beautiful dress? Are we focusing on the beautiful meals, or are we focusing on the background? And I know that everything must be amazing, but when you have a dress as this extravagant as this, but when you have a dress as extravagant as this one, you might want to opt for a muted background so that we can admire the dress and take it fully in. But yes, kudos to Vicky James for giving us another amazing number on that red carpet. Cause I mean, it's not easy pulling out all your stops, and most, if not all, your dresses are making it to the best dress list on several fashion reviewers. Come on now. Vicky James is the designer of the century, designer of the year. But anyways, let's get back to what I was saying. So the makeup was done so beautiful well. At least I'm happy that it went very minimal with the makeup. Yes. The hair choice, I'm also happy that one was snatched. It didn't decide to play any drama with the hair. I love that for her. I love the form-fitting, hugging feature of the dress. Everything is just lovely. The only editing, like I shared earlier, is to take out the structure at the top, then also mute the backgrounds a bit, maybe remove all those candles or whatever at the ground. But something about the background is just very distracting and could be done better. In my opinion, this is going in at 8.5 also over 10. Number 4 on our list is Chama Ikuku in this see-through, leafy detailed dress made by Wisdom Franklin. It was custom made for her for the AMVCA night, and it was her second look for the night. I wasn't too fond of the first look, or rather, I prefer this second look. Now, there's something I love about this look as regards in comparison to the first look, and it's a lot it's a lot more put together and not so busy like the first look. If you paid attention to the first look, we saw the upper part looked like a tree. And honestly, less is more in this case. But who knows? So just too extra. I think I prefer this one, and it made it to my top 4 best dressed female celebrities of the night. I loved the choice of makeup. I loved the stones around her face. I loved the hair. I love that the dress was doing all the drama it needed to do. And like I said, the photography. Now, why this background is much more muted and allows us to focus on the dress, that window is also very distracting. It's very distracting. That's the only flop I have here. Otherwise, this would have easily been a 9 out of 10. Yes, but I think I give an 8.7 out of 10. Well, yeah, besides that, that's the only issue I have with it. And the funny thing is, if you look at it, I can also try to tell you a story of how the way the window is can be tied into the dress. But if I'm being honest, it's not very flattering considering we have a very detailed dress. But kudos to her, kudos to her designer, one of Nigeria's most fashionable woman, and she gave us something memorable for the night. Kudos Choma Ikoko. Number 3 on this list is Scarlett Gomez in this beautiful dress by number 3 on our list is Scarlett Gomez in this beautiful dress by Nicole Stylish. And she is truly living up to her name because this is a very stylish black dress. Now, you know what they say about wearing black on the red carpet. It's usually playing it safe, but there was nothing safe about this look. I love the volume the whole fabric brings, and elevates this look from a basic black dress into something much more elegant, something much more extravagant, something much more regal, something much more opulent. And it was styled very well. This is an all black look, but it's not a black look you would miss. It grabs the attention of every person that is seeing it. I love the choice of accessories. I love how, you know, The fabric is of the dress is velvet, which is very minimal. Then we now have her earrings and her purse in a stoned jewel look, and it also adds to it. I also loved the choice of heels, and the volume of the wavy swooshing fabric was absolutely amazing, and is enough to drag attention. She doesn't need to do too much. The makeup, the hair, everything was done so well, and in my most humble opinion, this is a 9 out of 10. The photography, although despite this being, I think, the most popular hotel for pictures in Lagos, is still complemented this look very well and is a 9 out of 10 from me. Kudos Scarlett and Nicole for an amazing look. Uche Montana, you will forever be great for serving us this fiery number from Vicky James. The one thing I loved the most about this dress were the heart-shaped cutouts. If you pay attention, there's a heart-shaped cutout at the top of her boobs. There's one at her elbows. I think there's also one at the wrist area. Then there is one just around her thigh or cheeks. Anyways, let's get back to that things of the look. So yes, I loved this dress. It is something that you cannot miss on the red carpet. I love the detailing, the embellishment of it. I also love the color choices. There's something that worked very well and stood out very well. The hair too was very lovely. The choice of makeup kept very minimal yet still very beautiful. And I also love the feather detailing at the end of the dress. It ties up the whole look together and makes for a very interesting train and overall look. Kudos to Vicky James for yet another banger on our best dress list. Kudos to Uche Montana. Like I said, you will forever be great for giving us this beautiful look. And this is a 9.5 out of 10 across the board. And the best dressed female is no stranger to Dapper Discourse. And this is Osas Igodaro. Whenever I hear a song, I always think of Osas, I go die, yo. Because, I go die for this look. Come on now. And this was another lovely dress by Vicky James. But let's get into the intricate details we see on this dress. Funny enough, this dress was simple and elegant at the same time. And it also gave us drama. It was simple and dramatic at the same time. Let's get into it. So I love the lining that is seen across the flowy bottom of the gown. I love the line that is seen around the hip region. And I love how it is now extended above the bust to make it look like basically an exaggerated sleeves. Yes, let's put it like that. But the whole thing was just very lovely and wonderful to see. It was all tied well together. The makeup, the hair, everything was snatched properly. Although I do have an issue with the hair at the back, it was supposed to have been snatched in a bun. But unfortunately, it was in a ponytail, and it takes away from this amazing detailing we see at the top part of the dress. But that's the only issue I have with this look that needs to be edited. Every other thing is a banger. And this look collects a 9.5 out of 10 from me. I'm sorry, but nobody makes 10.10. There's always a flaw I'm finding in one place or the other. But yeah, if we're gonna ignore that, it's a 10 out of 10. But yeah, Osasi Godara, you are that woman. The makeup, the accessories, the color, it's an amazing brown color. The lining, everything about it is beautiful. Thank you once more for bringing your A game to the red carpet. And we have now come to the end of Dapper Discourse for today. Hope you enjoyed the reviews so far and hope I did you guys proud by reviewing these looks. Anyways, stay tuned for our best dressed males, celebrities that we're seeing at the red carpet and our roasts, because we'll be roasting some looks that had some questionable style choices. Until then, it's bye for now.